All right. It's day 62 of the FLoB-a-Thon 2025. Scientific, computer scientific. We have a doctor of computer scientificry as a guest today. Hopefully they're ready because I'm about to press that call button to bring them in. It's Dr. Brian Lorgon 111.
Hello, does this thing work?
It does work.
Hooray.
Hooray. Yeah, you might be a little bit low on my end, but I can change that.
Okay.
How does one change that? There we go.
Does that sound more appropriate now?
It sounds appropriate. I think people can hear you. It's Brian, also known as Lorgon, previously known as Lorgon 111.
Hi, everyone.
It's been a while since you and I have chatted.
I hadn't really thought about that, actually. Yeah, it has been.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's kind of the theme. All the guests we have on here, it'll have been a while. So we have a lot to catch up on.
Indeed. I mean, I don't know, like, back in the days when you started walking to the farlands, like, Minecraft was... It was a place and time for a few years there that it was like a whole thing. And then lots of people went their own directions.
Including you, Lorgon. What is this playing other video games?
I don't know. I go for streaks where it's more just like other video game.
Ride the pig.
True, yeah.
You've done one thing at a time. Yeah, I'm very serial.
You get in a on a track and stick to it. Well, before we really start chatting, like I mentioned, it's day 62. The world save file is at 85,734.69 nice megabytes. And if you've got your woofs ready. Woof! There it is. Didn't take too long. Wolfie's ready. Oh, and that's right. We did do some caving in the last stream. So I have some housekeeping to do here.
Oh, you did end up with some diamonds. I was only in for part of that stream.
Yeah, some diamonds. Certainly not.
That was better than the no diamonds that I was there when I was there. So
true.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Now I have to make a decision about how and where to use them. And everybody knows I'm great at decision making. Ah, that's a cow. Oh, we got some gold here still too. And I think I have everything I need except for my workbench. Now I should have checked this beforehand, but were you on the call on the first FLoB-a-Thon?
I think so.
I think so too. But very much doing my research beforehand.
I actually did do, and we can get to more of it later or whatever. I did do some research into the past. I watched a number of old FLoB episodes from the early days to come up with some little things to talk about. But I did not go back and watch any of the previous FLoB-a-Thon footages.
Mm-hmm.
So that I feel like I was there, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I definitely know.
It was a long time ago.
It was such a long time ago. And even I was trying to think of not only when you've obviously been on FLoB-a-Thons, you've like carried certain segments of FLoB-a-Thons when I'm like on a lunch break and stuff. But I was even thinking back and trying to figure out what maps did we play together. It's like Wayward Wonders, I remember.
Yeah, definitely Wayward Wonders. We did the KGBs playing the
KGBs. That's a phrase I haven't heard in forever.
Indeed, with Gleason and Schism as well. And we played through that Vex map with the enchanting when that first got added, and I can't think of the name of the map right now. It'll come to me in a moment. Spellbound Caves.
Spellbound Caves. Wow.
And then I made Vanilla Swirl maps, and you and I did a test run of one of those once upon a time. It was kind of like my own CTM with Minecraft normal terrain, kind of like blended together,
Right.
kind of thing.
Remember
And
that.
with the KGBs, we also did when Vex had those like team versus team maps.
Right.
Uh,
A race for wool.
right. We participated in some of that as well.
we had a very short-lived tournament experience.
Indeed.
Where we
Although I
spent
remember
many days
Go ahead.
practicing and then got knocked out in the
Yeah.
first round.
Such is the nature of things sometimes. I seem to recall that you were in some diamond armor and ended up in lava, and basically, like, diamond armor had such good protection in version 1.1 that, like, you couldn't die in the lava. It was quite an experience.
Yes. Oh boy. Such trials and tribulations. Yeah, they're not really a thing anymore, are they? I mean, maybe they are and I just don't know, but I feel like it's more like server games and stuff are more of a thing than just like adventure maps that people make.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. It's
I
been a
mean, yeah,
number of
I know you
years.
haven't delved, but I'm even asking chat here, like, I don't know if like Bedrock has a thing where you have to like buy the maps or something. I don't know. I have too much stuff here. Shovels. I'll never go through all these shovels. There. Oh.
But yeah, other than watching you and like one or two other people that I'm subscribed to that sometimes stream, yeah, I don't even really watch any Minecraft anymore these days.
Oh, I know. Neither do I. I even I feel bad sometimes because I know, you know, people like Cone and stuff talk about non-Minecraft stuff, their days and stuff, and like what's going on in their life, and like I can't even keep up with that stuff because I'm not watching the Minecraft stuff. But you'll have to now. What is Blueprints? people said I should try it, but I quickly decided.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know that it's your type of game.
Right.
It's a puzzle roguelike, and it's also a very long game.
Mm,
It's good if you're into those genres, like puzzle games, like puzzles in terms of like the types of things you'd find in an escape room, kind of, as well as video game kind of puzzles.
right.
And roguelite really, in terms of each day you're drafting a house and you at each intersection in a rectangular blueprint or whatever, like you get to choose among three different choices for what room is going to go there, and different rooms have different puzzles or things going on and different numbers of doors that let you keep going through the house. It's not easy to describe, and it's definitely the type of game that if it seems like it's up your alley, it's kind of a no spoilersy kind of game to just jump into. And so it was a lot of fun for me. And there's definitely like a certain audience that it hits well with. But it's, yeah, unless you think you're one of those people or whatever, like it's probably not for you, just because of the nature of the game and also because it really is a long game.
Huh. But you
But
like
yeah,
you play through it though. It like like there's like I guess like are there
yeah,
like seeds or like different
there's No, it's more just kind of like progression. You will have some stuff that carries over day to day,
Hmm.
and so you'll be constantly ratcheting forward some types of progress as either your knowledge of how the game works improves, or you actually get upgrades that are upgrades that stay with you from day to day. And you slowly kind of unlock the mystery of kind of like what's going on in the game. And so, yeah, it's cool, but it's long for those who like watching such games, I have a YouTube at Lorgon111 where I've been playing through the game for forever now. But Lorgon111, it's appropriate because I ended up, they haven't all aired yet, but I have 111 episodes of that particular game from start to finish. So there you go.
Appropriate.
Oh, and someone liked it. Thanks.
Is there a blueprint in the game? Somebody says yes.
I'll
Spoilers.
say that might be a spoiler, and I said this is a game you don't want to play with spoilers, so I'm gonna stay cagey.
Yes, we don't know. Maybe he's green.
Maybe he's red.
Maybe it's a princess.
Maybe blueprints is just a pun on blueprints because you're
God, I never
drafting a house.
I didn't even think of that.
I played
that shows
for a
how
while
good
before I
I'd be
thought
at
of that,
those
I think.
puzzles.
Yeah. But yes, it's very punny. But yeah, so that's what I've been up to recently. But yeah, like in the last couple of years, like I played like Animal Well and Void Stranger and Fez and a number of little puzzle games and other things like that.
Any Minecraft in the last X
Not
years?
in years.
Years.
I played, there was... I can't think of the name of the map right now. RenderXR used to make CTM maps, and the last Minecraft I played was one of his maps, I believe, but it was a number of years ago, and I can't remember the name right now.
You're not Nana.
But yeah,
Nana's dead.
just to give a sense, like, you remember when they like changed the Minecraft accounts from like something to something else or something?
Right, yeah, from Mojang accounts to Microsoft accounts.
Or something like that. I don't remember. There was some time when they were changing over the accounts and like you had to like take some action in order to change it over, and I never did. So I don't have a Minecraft account anymore.
It's gone forever.
That's right.
Quick, somebody...
That doesn't mean I still don't get random emails from people who want to purchase my
Cape?
Minecon cape.
Ooh.
I don't know what that's all about, and I don't think you're allowed to resell those things anyway, but I still occasionally get emails from people who are like, I'd like to buy your Minecon cape. I'm like, how did you find me?
How did you find me and know that there is such a thing? It's snowing.
How lovely. It is not snowing here in Florida.
No.
It was another hot day today.
We had thunder when we were caving. Can't remember the last time. Apparently it happened before, but I don't remember. In Farlands or Bust. Now we got snow. Destroying
Thunder
our...
in Minecraft is loud, too.
I know.
But yeah, other than FLoB, like, what's... I don't know. I hate to ask the question of, like, what's your favorite X or whatever, but I'm about to do it, so I'm just giving you fair warning. What's, like, the favorite game that you've played on stream or otherwise, like, in the last couple of years?
Chat, help me out. Yeah, the only thing that's been on my mind has been this. Trying to think. We've had fun with like just like the little short games. Like that Botany Manor. Was that what that one was called? I played a lot of SnowRunner, but I don't know if I would that qualify that in the last couple of years, other than that I've played it. Yeah, like Fruit Bus. You know, the games you can kind of finish in 8 hours or whatever, and they have a quirky little cute aspect.
Yeah.
I like the first Hellblade. The second Hellblade was disappointing.
I don't know that it counts, but I do look forward to Car on the Stick at the end of most of the streams.
Yeah, true. Car on a Stick is just a given.
Although I did see the other day with the random rules where you had like the Car on the Stick music on repeat, and I love the music, but After that whole segment or whatever, like I was ready for a break.
Yes. I mean the VOD just went up on YouTube. I'm bracing for many complaints about that. Yeah, I guess the Tomb Raider rebooted series, like the remakes were nostalgic. Not clearly nothing super memorable.
But yeah, I go through phases where like I find a number of good games, and then I'll go for a year or two where I play some games, but like nothing like super duper grabs me and leaves me, um, thinking about the game afterwards.
Right.
And such is the nature of things.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm kind of the same way with like music, where I'll like find an artist or an album, and I'll like only listen to that in the car for like a month until like I forget about it, and then like that's it. And like just for whatever reason, nothing else sounds good. I don't know. There's something mental about that, but
I think both of us have a personality type that can be prone to being in a rut, and that can be a place that we're fine and comfortable.
true. Yeah, it's comfort. It's a comfort rut.
Someone in the chat's asking if either of us have played Outer Wilds. I have not, but I've watched other people play it. It seems like a great game. I think I would be very bad at controlling the spaceship.
I played it. I liked it until I didn't. I guess the mechanic I didn't just got frustrating to me after a while.
But I've enjoyed watching a number of other people play that. And it's a fun mystery and a story. But I think the way that time works and the way that you have to be at least adequate at being able to fly a spaceship, I think I might be frustrated with both of those things. So I'm kind of glad that
you
I
have to
didn't
be
play it.
like adequate, but also like once you learn things, there's like a time limit and you got to be fast. Oh, hello, creeper. Like I'm not good with time pressure and like obviously 14 years.
Also, when there's time pressure or even just like music that gets fast in a game that's like trying to make it like intense for you or whatever, like that can play poorly with me. Subsponge asks if I played Dwarf Fortress. I have not. There's a number of games kind of like in that, well, I don't know if that's like a genre per se or whatever, but Caves of Cud, I think, is another one that I'm thinking that's kind of adjacent, that I've watched a little bit of and seemed like it might be interesting, but it also seems like one of those things that if I started playing with it, like no one would see me for 2 years. And so that kind of scares me off from it. So I have not played those games, but I've been vaguely aware that they might be something that I enjoy, but also something that might take me up in a pit forever. And so I definitely lean into games that I think I can make good Let's Plays out of.
Yeah, are you gaming anytime that you aren't Let's Playing or streaming?
Rarely. I play some kind of like comfort games on my own. Like sometimes I'll relax and play a little Terraria or Forager on my own. But for the most part, I just play games to make Let's Plays out of. Just because, I don't know, I enjoyed that experience of... I find at this point, like I've been doing it for so many years, I have a hard time sometimes playing some games without talking out what I'm thinking about. So yeah, it's kind of like the two things have become very bound together.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's a number of good games, and so I mostly just try to sift through the ones that I think are in the intersection of games that I will enjoy and games that might make a good Let's Play. And for the most part, that's been kind of like Metroidvania kind of style games and puzzle style games for the last few years.
Yeah, it's tough to separate like the two things. Like if I were to play any game not streaming or recording and something funny or interesting happens, it's like, oh, that would have been a great moment. It's hard not to combine the two now that I've been doing this for so long.
Indeed. I guess Vampire Survivors is another one that's kind of a brain-dead comfort food kind of game when I want to veg out. I've played a bit of that. But that's one that I don't think... I've watched some people play a little bit of that game, but I don't really enjoy watching that game. Some people do. I tend to also, yeah, want to play games that I want to watch other people play. And yeah, with most of the games that I play, like one of the reasons I enjoy getting to the end of the game is then I can watch other people play the game so that I can, you know, kind of experience it on my own blind and then get to see what other people did with the game.
Yeah, if they have a different experience or whatever. Or their reactions to when this thing happens that you remember.
Because yeah, it's always been the case that while I was making videos, I've also just, you know, watched a lot of YouTube, so... You'll reach the Farlands any moment now.
Any moment now.
It would be funny if it happened any moment now. Well, it would be funny for me. I'm not sure how it would be for
Yeah.
you.
or everybody else making plans.
Who expected October 4th.
Or the 4th.
Like, okay, I've cleared my calendar.
Oops. Sorry. So aside from like blueprints and let's plays and games, what else is Brian up to? You said you're still in Florida, obviously. It's still hot down there.
Yeah, not a lot. I live a slow-paced life. It's getting, I feel like, slower as I get older. Like I'm almost 50 years old at this point, and yeah, feeling it. Like I was like up in the middle of the night to like head to the bathroom and somehow like crashed into the wall in the dark and like stubbed my toe and hit my head on the wall and like cut my head in 2 places or whatever. And it like took me like just like a week to like recover and like feel like my normal self again. And those are just the types of things that might eventually happen to you when you get older, kids.
Yeah,
everyone watching, that's what you get to look forward to.
People leaving banana peels in your hallway in the middle of the night.
You would think that I might be the one leaving them because I do love bananas. But no banana peels in the hallway. Just a klutzy old man. But yeah, I don't know. And yeah, I have seen over time, like you have opened up more in terms of like things of your personal life that you talk about.
True.
And get pictured on camera, and I still really don't.
True. Yeah. That's I see that. And I did that. I was that for a while, and there's still a lot of stuff that I won't share, but when you got 14 years, you got to start thinking of things to talk about.
Indeed.
The well starts to run dry.
Well, if you would like some things to talk about, as I said, I was preparing a little bit by watching some old episodes of Farlands or Bust, and I thought, what would be more fun than a Farlands or Bust pop quiz?
Oh, God. That, I might lose, but go ahead.
It's a silly quiz. There's only, I think, like 7 questions or something. And if you get even like 2 right, I'll be impressed, maybe, because they're kind of ridiculous questions. But I just thought it'd be fun as I was going back and looking at some old things to kind of remind me of some old things in the past. So chat can also chime in and try to help if they want to, but I don't know that chat's going to be much help on this either.
True. There's only I think there's a select handful, if not like 10, who have been around that long.
You all weren't here watching on episode 8.
Yeah, come on.
Oh my goodness!
Don't you remember episode 8?
Back in the days where, in order to find new Minecraft Let's Play series, you could go to YouTube and then search Minecraft and go to new and see like the 3 new videos that have been posted today. That's how I found Kurt.
Really?
That's literally like I still do that for small indie games when I'm looking for people playing them. Like I'll just like look at the new tab or whatever and like see if anyone's uploaded a game or a video like in the past day or week and look for new people to find. And occasionally it works out. It's only like once a year or something that I find someone new that I want to watch that like sticks not only through that one game that I was looking for, but like other games. But occasionally it does.
Yeah, back when YouTube had an interface.
Yeah.
That you could use and find what you wanted.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, changes over time too. That's true. But in any case, here's your first question. This one is an easy one. This one I think you're gonna get. So, in which episode did you actually depart for the Farlands?
Oh, let me think. Now, your name is Brian Lorgon 111. If I subtract 100, episode 11.
Ding, ding, ding. You are correct. Episode 11.
Coincidence? I think not.
All right. That was an easy one. Now it's going to get harder. I didn't watch the entirety of the first many episodes, but I think I know the first episode where you sang, or at least tried to sing, my Torches, Torches, Torches song.
Oh, Lord.
Do you have any idea what episode you first sang Torches, Torches, Torches?
I'm just trying to think of, like, when, like, we found each other's channels. Like, I feel like that was even before Farlands, like the Farlands thing, wasn't it? Or was it not?
I think, yeah, I forget, like, even in one of the early videos, like around episode 13 or 14, I think you gave me a shout out. Like, you're giving a shout out to a few different people that you were watching. So it was very early on that we were already kind of like knew each other.
We're just torch. Well, I know I went like caving and got lost at some point pre-Farlands.
That is true.
I'm gonna say it might have been around there, although I might be going too far back. So like episode 7.
So I think the episode where you got lost and went caving, I think you got lost in episode 8 and then went caving for the most part in episode 9 and came out with some diamonds and a compass and stuff like that, and then made it back to spawn for episode 10 where you got prepared to go on your trip.
Yes.
But I don't think you sang the song then. It's
okay.
possible that I missed it. The first time that I noticed it when I was replaying videos was actually episode 33.
33? One
Oh,
after
goodness.
we got Wolfie.
And so, yeah, and you were crafting up some torches, and you're like, I think you said, like, Brian wants some torches, 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 and then you explained what you were singing.
What is this crazy tune?
But yeah, I think that was episode 33, but it's definitely possible that I missed it in an earlier episode, so people in the chat might correct me before our time's up.
Everybody, scour through the episodes. Confirm these trivial questions.
Oh yeah, Combat Canyon. I forgot about that. Although Combat Canyon was later, right?
You're not Nana.
What?
Nana's
Yeah.
dead.
Combat
Someone mentioning
Canyon.
that in the chat.
I don't remember when I started it, but yeah, it was definitely after Farlands or Bust. Bob the Coolman, thank you for the Prime sub.
So, next question. You played Minecraft for a while before you actually started your Minecraft adventures or whatever as a Let's Play.
True.
I think you got the game in alpha, and you talked about it in some of your Farlands episodes. In fact, in one of your Farlands episodes, you talked about the fact that it was your 1-year anniversary of first time you ever played Minecraft.
Oh.
When you first bought the game. So do you have any idea which episode you talked about it being your 1-year anniversary of playing Minecraft?
Oh god. I mean, if it falls on October 4th, that would be extremely convenient. In what episode?
That is my question. Someone's
Episode...
guessed 69. Nice.
I'm going to guess episode 50, because I think we went caving on episode 50, and maybe I would have had time to talk about it then. So episode 50.
That's actually a pretty good guess. I think you're right about having gone caving on episode 50.
That's where
'cause
we
I
got
think
the
I might have
gold.
seen that when I was, researching some things. Yeah. But in fact, you talked about your 1-year anniversary in episode 77.
77?
My goodness, how time flies.
Yes.
How those episodes went by so quickly.
Yes. Woo. How could I possibly have forgotten? What was
Okay,
the date?
here's
What
one.
was the date?
We
don't know.
have it. I didn't.
Go check
have
out
the
episode
link.
77, everybody.
Yeah, I'm sure actually there's enough people in chat. Someone will find out when episode 77 of season 1 of Farlands or Bust. Or was it still season 1 then? Because like the episodes just kind of like number through all the seasons. And I
Right.
don't actually remember when the boundary was.
I
Might have been
don't
season 2.
either. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna guess it was like sometime in either like August or something that I started playing Minecraft. I feel like it
Yeah,
was
I
like
should've-
I
I
got
should've looked
into
at
it
the dates
during the
to see.
fall.
Because that would have made a good quiz question if there was like a 1st October 4th or whatever to like find something interesting to tie it into getting to the Farlands.
Well, if you want to
Okay,
search,
here's another one that.
if you want to search
Okay.
for a specific episode, I use 3 numbers. I knew it was going to be a
So
long
you go
series.
077.
So yeah, search Farlands 077 or something.
Oh, someone said September 14th.
That's when the
2011.
episode was posted. Oh, was that also maybe?
Oh, you
The,
probably like made it like the day before then.
yeah.
It was typical back then.
Should have made it to the Farlands then, but oh well.
Okay, this one you may or may not know. In which episode did you have your first special guest on the call? And as a bonus, who was the guest?
Well, I know that answer. Was it episode 111? And was it Dr. Brian Lorgon 111?
Well, you're half right. It was Dr. Brian Lorgon 111. But I was actually a guest on episode 88.
Oh! That doesn't make any sense.
Well, that's actually a perfect segue then to a little aside, which is I was watching these old episodes, and do you remember Snarky Yellow Text?
I do, and people very frequently remind me about Snarky Yellow Text.
I'd like forgotten about it, and then I was watching the old episodes, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember this character in the episodes from Kurt's video editing afterwards. But yeah, for those who didn't watch the old episodes, like in editing, Kurt would sometimes kind of be replying to himself with little jokes or asides or snarky comments.
Yes.
In yellow text that would just appear as an overlay in the video briefly. And we referred to that as snarky yellow text. But if snarky yellow text were here right now, snarky yellow text might point out that so far all of the episode answers have been multiples of 11.
Oh!
Nana's dead.
So we had episode 11, episode 33, episode 77, and episode 88 were the quiz answers so far.
Math! We know math here.
Everybody's favorite.
Yes! We pick up on these patterns.
Snarky yellow text, you are so magical.
So magical, Snarky Yellow Text. Nautilus Cage, thank you for 106 months in the subtub. Yeah, I don't even remember
But
what
yeah.
like the impetus was to have. Did I use that word right? You on as a guest, other than to like mix things up.
I don't remember either if it was just kind of mix things up. I don't
Yeah.
think there was
Well,
any
this was
other
like
event
kind of
necessarily going on at the time.
Pre-mainstream streaming stuff. I do remember in that episode I like the last hidey hole was haunted, and I kept getting like woken up by monsters while you were on the call.
Now we have Snarky Susan.
That's right. Yeah, and Yeah, there was such a stream delay back at the time or whatever that like I wasn't seeing what was happening until later. And so I was
Right.
just like hearing you going, "Oh no!" I'm like, "What's going on?" Yeah, but yeah, occasionally encountering random things like that in Minecraft always keep it interesting. So yeah, at some point
Note,
you
snarky
joined
yellow text
Minecraft
died on the way back to
and
his
started
home
playing
planet.
on the Minecraft server as well. And back in those days, like you obviously were keeping FLoB in beta 1.7.3 since that's where the farlands are.
Mhm.
But back in those days, if you wanted to play multiple versions of Minecraft, like you had to do the engineering. There was no Minecraft launcher that let you select different profiles and select different versions to do. You had to like fiddle with Java command lines and put together batch scripts and all kinds of things like
Glory
that.
to you.
And so it was right after
And
you
your
first
Oh, hold on. We
were
got a long text to
Oh, yeah.
speech
Long time
happening here.
flobber, first time Septemberer. I just wanted to ask one quick question. In which episode was the Sword of Spawn Pointiness crafted? Also, are we there yet?
Lumia, thank you for 13 months. That's a tier 3 sub. Thank you very much. Lumia asked, in what episode was the Sword of Spawn Pointiness crafted? Trivia. I mean, I think I can deduce. You said I got done caving and I got some diamonds on episode 9. Well, I'm going to guess episode 9.
I think it might have been 10 where you crafted, but I wonder if that was something that I can't remember if you brought diamonds with you on the expedition to craft with later.
That
I
would
don't
be
actually
awkward
remember.
because we called it the Diamond Sword of
That's
Spawn
true.
Pointiness.
Oh yeah.
I do
Then I think
remember
it was-
leaving some diamonds in my cabin. Like
Yes,
leaving
I
them
think
behind,
people
like
said
we'll
that you
get
left
those
3
later.
of them behind.
Yeah.
And yeah, like there's comments on the video, you know, like 6 years later or whatever, like, oh, you'll regret that decision. Okay, but someone says episode 172. So
You had the diamonds. No, what? When I crafted it?
so it might have been diamonds that you took with you from spawn and didn't use until then?
I don't. That doesn't seem right.
But I don't actually remember.
Yeah, that. I mean, that would. I've been working under the assumption that I had the diamond sword since the spawn point, unless the diamond sword of spawn pointiness meant the diamonds were the spawn pointiness. We're learning new things about Farlands or Bust. It took us 14 years to learn.
Indeed.
So sorry, what were you were asking about switching
right, so
Minecraft between versions?
Right. And so right after you first, I guess, did your first episode on the Minecraft server, you recorded an episode of Farlands or Bust. And at the end of that episode, it started really lagging up, turning into like a slideshow of like 1 frame per second.
Mm-hmm.
And you discovered in like a later episode, you said that it was because the Java command line, like you were setting up batch scripts to like switch between versions and had different command lines to point at different versions of Minecraft. And it didn't have the thing to allocate enough RAM for Minecraft.
Oh,
and
right,
so
right,
basically
right.
You just, ran out of RAM for the Java virtual machine or whatever at the end of the episode. But yeah, it was down to like 1 frame per second for a little while toward the end of the episode when you're trying to dig a hidey hole. Do you remember what episode that happened in?
Do I remember what episode that happened in? When did I join Mindcrack? Was that episode? Wait. No, now you got me thinking about multiples of 11. Math. 222 seems too late.
You're right. 222 would be too late.
Yeah, because I joined Mindcrack like after the first FLoB-a-Thon.
Mm-hmm.
Was that episode 99.
It's not a bad guess, but
Mm.
actually it was episode 111.
Oh, don't! I was thinking that's too obvious.
But yeah, I kind of did the little snarky yellow text showing there were multiples of 11 to throw you off. So then I changed to 111. Ah, I had fun coming up with the quiz. I'm not sure how
Yes.
much fun it is to answer it.
It reminds me of how much stuff has happened that I've
Minecraft. Ride
definitely
the pig.
not been able to keep in my brain.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
even
it was definitely interesting for me going back and like realizing the timeline.
yeah, the girlfriend like wants to go back and watch earlier episodes to like see how I was and like maybe get some of these like in jokes and stuff like that. And I don't want to. It's very difficult. Not only do I have like a different, like I'm doing like a let's play voice and it sounds different. And I'm obviously much younger. But yeah, that's difficult. That's a difficult watch. Would you watch your old videos?
I have a few times, and it's the same experience or whatever of like the cringeworthiness
Yes.
of hearing yourself talk and deal with the game, and the pace at which you speak. And for me, the audio quality, you had decent audio quality to start. Like it's obviously gotten better, but like all of our audio quality's gotten better. But yeah, like stuff that didn't bother me at all back then. Oh, and just like also the game. I mean, I guess you're playing farlands or Bust now, and so like every half block it like stutters or whatever. But,
Right.
like we used to play the game, and like if you're recording, getting like 20 or 30 frames a second, it's like that's great YouTube video.
Yeah. I remember recording in a 720p window, like a record at that.
I still do that for most games.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, but then because even like I don't even know if they had 1080p uploads, or if they did,
Oh,
the
yeah,
file
that's
would be
true.
so large, or it would take so long to render that it just made
Right.
more sense to do it in 720p.
Yeah, and 60 FPS has only been around for so many years.
Yeah.
and-
Recording your audio in like a separate program from your microphone because you
Oh,
couldn't
yeah.
trust fraps or something.
That's right. I'm so glad that OBS, like they still call it like a beta feature or whatever to like capture desktop audio separate from mic audio, but
Yeah.
I use that all the time now. It's good stuff.
Man, yeah, the audio desync, especially if you had like somebody on Skype.
Oh yeah.
The terror. These are you're like giving me heart palpitations thinking about this.
Right. Yeah, I remember multiple like collaboration episodes or whatever where there was one thing where like my audio got screwed up, and like I got you managed to like get your audio and somehow like wash it so that like it sounded like just the one voice that I needed my voice back in, or your voice back in, or something that we were doing together. You had more skills than I did in terms of that kind of stuff.
Oh man. Oh, we got this 20-minute video. It's going to take 5 hours to render.
Oh, yeah.
And then even longer to upload. And then sometimes the upload just like stops and YouTube is like, no,
Oh.
I'm not doing that. And you don't know until the morning because you set it to upload overnight.
Man, there's so many things like that I've forgotten about.
Yeah.
That's good. It's useful to think back at that though, because it makes you appreciate more now. I mean, we have some different issues to work with now, but yeah, like I can render a video in just a few minutes now and upload it in just a few minutes as well, and that's quite a change from back in the old days. Well, I asked about your 1-year anniversary of playing Minecraft. If we switch to your 2-year anniversary since your first Minecraft video upload, since episode 1 of the series, do you remember what episode was the 2-year anniversary of uploading on March, whatever it was?
March 6th. That I remember. Oh, wait a minute. Did I... No, that was like a subscriber thing. I'm thinking of like when I built the Lego Space Shuttle. What if it was like a Farlands episode? Hmm. 2 years. Would have been 2013. Was that episode 222?
Very good guess.
Oh,
But it's
however.
actually episode 223,
Oh.
and I specifically did that to get you.
A bamboozle. The trickery.
Gotta love the bamboozle.
What did I do for that episode? Anything special? At that point, I'd
think
given up on
so.
special things.
Just kind of like in one of the day's segments or whatever you were talking about. You were looking back, and I think it was actually like the day after you were recording, so maybe like the day that it was going to air, that was going to be like the 2-year anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just one of those, like calendar looking back kind of things in the middle of the episode you were talking about it. So it wasn't like a special celebration or anything.
I feel like after episode, I don't know, 300, I kind of gave up on like doing 100 episode special. Or, well, no, I guess 300. I think did I not go to the Nether on episode 300? Or maybe it was episode 311. I just remember being like, I don't have anything special planned, and then that's when we found the first golden apple. It's like, all right, Minecraft,
yeah.
you, I guess, are in control now of what special things happen.
That was pretty great. But yeah, I remember when you went to the Nether. Is that the only time you've ever gone to the Nether in this world?
Correct.
Wow.
I was freaked out about going back on account of people claiming that I hit a zombie pigman on my way out, or that my portals would link up and I'd go back to where I was before.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm good. We did that.
Yeah, I tried, and I don't know that I ever understood quite all the details of Nether portal linkages, and back in this version, like, who knows? Oh, man. Oh, someone said they rewatched the Nether episode recently, and it was episode 200.
Episode
Wow.
200.
Wow. That was, just in like the first less than 2 years.
Yeah, that was... I mentioned this a couple streams ago, just looking back at old clips and those flashbacks, and how, like, seemingly haphazard and hazardous I was, and just nonchalant about, like, there's some lava, walk right by it. Oop, I guess there's a bunch of zombies around me, but creepers, I guess I'll go kill them instead of, like, running away from them. There was little realization of the 14 years later.
Yeah, and I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, you still have some of that today or whatever, where you're capable of being a little bit more happy-go-lucky about it. I think that I am prone to do. So I appreciate that, and it makes for some fun moments. All right, I only have one question left on my little pop quiz.
Double or nothing.
Double or nothing. In which episode did you announce the details of FLoB-a-Thon 2014, which was going to be a 12-hour live stream?
2014. 12-hour live stream. 2013 was episode 223. I'll call my lifeline. God, that must have been... episode 369.
Not a bad guess. But that one was actually episode 333.
Oh, he's. Are you making like high school history quizzes or something in your spare time? Scantrons.
I was just having fun with episode numbers, with 11s and 111s and whatnot, and it gave me an excuse to go back and watch a bunch of old videos and reminisce. And so, yeah, like I said, it was probably more fun for me to make the quiz than it was for you to do it. But it gave us something to talk about.
Yes,
for a little
thank
while.
you very much. All of the above. True or false? Do they still use
But yeah.
scantrons? Is that a thing that the children these days still do in school?
Oh, with like bubbling in the multiple choice kind
Yeah,
of
yeah,
things?
you get that really just skinny, long, green piece of paper.
Do they still use number 2 pencils?
Yeah,
or
you
is
gotta
it
use
just,
the
like,
number 2
black ink
pencil.
now, or-
Anything else will make the computer catch fire.
I remember the first. Is it the first time I used a computer at school? Like, I remember when we had like a TRS-80 at school, and we would, like, before diskettes, like they had cassette tapes, like readers, and that you could like save a little program to or whatever, and then load it off the cassette tape, and like you'd set up the computer to load, and you'd press play on the cassette tape, and it would, play, and that would load in a program on the computer. I'm old.
A big spool to spool. Computers so big they were a whole room.
Maybe not that old.
No, I know that's but no, I don't remember. I don't think I ever dealt with any magnetic tapes. But we had just like the Apple IIs or something like that.
Yeah, I
But yeah,
remember.
the
We
big-
had a few of those in a computer lab years later.
The
Yeah.
4.5 inch or whatever floppies. Is that what they were?
There's like the little 3.5 floppy disks or whatever that
Oh,
were
Yeah, what were the big ones? The big actual, like,
5
they
and a
were
quarter. Yeah.
floppy.
Well, they had, and yeah, I think even before that, like there might have been an even larger version, but 5 and a quarters I remember having on
That
a
might have been what I'm
PC when
thinking
I
of.
first got like an IBM computer, and then yeah, like the 3.5 floppies were around for a long time. I remember at one point, I was into programming, and like our high school had like a programming team like competition. Like they had like, I don't remember what the details of it was, but we went to like some programming team meet, and I won a copy of like Borland C++ 3.1 or something on floppy disks, and it
Ooh.
came on like 70 floppy disks because it was a big program, and that's how you got big programs onto your computer back then,
Lovely.
before we had CD-ROMs.
Every kid's dream.
But yeah, I enjoyed that. I used that for a while. I did some programming for fun, even back in the day when I was in high school, before I went to college and actually learned how to program.
Cone Dodger is wondering what your cat count is.
It's a great question. I have actually not gone out for a walk today. Before I came on the call, we had a thunderstorm here. And so after the call, if I have time before some other plans, I will try to get out for a walk. But I was not up early enough this morning.
You're counting cats you see.
Correct.
Not
I
like
go
cats
on
that you own.
typically a walk once or twice a day, and in our neighborhood there are many. I don't know if you call them stray cats, because like they mostly have homes or they get fed, but just like outdoor cats. Some of them are definitely strays. And I see many. And if I go on a very long walk, like I might see, like north of 40 cats. And I give some of them names.
40 cats.
And I like cats.
Do you own a cat?
I do not own a cat.
I mean, why would you? You got 40 cats right outside.
Exactly. And yeah, then you don't have to worry about them. Like I'm going to be going out of town for a week leaving in another day, and yeah, if I had a cat, like I'd have to figure out what to do with that.
Oh, I know. It's mostly the dog on our side of things, but yeah,
Right.
that does tend to preclude being able to travel anywhere of any duration more than overnight.
Have any of them tried to follow home? Definitely a couple once or twice. There used to be, sadly, this is a cat that's passed on now, but a very friendly neighborhood cat that mostly belonged to the next door neighbors. They were the one that fed this cat most regularly, but it was the friendliest cat. Anytime a new person would come around, you'd like walk right up and ask for pets. You know, if you're getting groceries out of your car and you go into the house and you come back out to the car, like he's sitting in the trunk, waiting for you. And so that cat had definitely tried to follow inside because he just loved people. But yeah, I like kitty cats, but I'm happy just to see them and occasionally pet the neighbor's cat. I have owned cats like back when I was young, but these days I'm content with less.
Less
And yes,
cats.
we will not have cat versus dog wars in the chat. It's too volatile.
Why not both? Now I need to ask chat. I think I started with only one bed because I used the other one caving. I think in order to make this a proper segment, I need an extra bed, which I'm making now. He says, question mark? We don't want to accidentally walk to the farlands. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I could just look at my recording. Yeah, that's okay. That makes sense. I'd sleeping again. I suppose, aside from, I mean, I know we already talked about like whether or not to share things, but aside from walking around, looking at counting cats, what else is Brian up to? Any hobbies? Are you like, you don't have to say, but are you like working? Because I know you did work and then you moved.
Yeah. I never ended up working again.
Yeah.
And I do some programming for just fun things and for some things like on my streams, like with blueprints, like I made some kind of like on-screen tracking kind of stuff to keep track of the progress when I was doing long speed runs, and like I do little tools and fun stuff like that. Like back when I used to play Zelda Randomizer, I made Z Tracker, which was like a tracker for the randomizer. Which I think most people, like if you happen to be someone who watches Zelda Randomizer or whatever, like if you see someone playing it, like there's a good chance they'll be using Z Tracker, which is a tool that I made.
Oh.
Because it kind of became the popular tracker. And so there's like programming projects like that. But yeah, mostly playing games and watching games. I have friends in real life that I play board games with. I still play Dominion, which is a game that has a bunch of additions and is kind of getting a little bit dated now, maybe because it's been out for so long, but we still enjoy playing that together. And occasionally, like some other board games, occasionally I do jigsaw puzzles as well. But yeah, got a nice slow-paced life.
That I'd like that. that's fine to me. No gardening or.
I don't enjoy gardening. I end up doing some gardening when I go to visit my mom because I help her with stuff around her house, and there's things that she can't do anymore. And so I kind of get my share of that every month or so when I go out and help mom with things. But yeah, outdoors, like I've never been much of an outdoor person, and living in Florida, it's hot most of the time, and so that also It's not great for outdoors. I prefer only to be outdoors like in the wee hours of the morning or in the evening as the sun is going behind the trees.
The magic hour. Wait, is that what it's called? Yeah. I just said
Is that
something. I'm
what
like,
kids
wait
are
a
calling
minute.
it these days? Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. Sunrise, sunset. Golden hour. That's it. Not magic hour. Golden
Oh,
hour.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, that
I'm
one I
thinking
heard
like
of.
photography terminology.
But yeah, I'll definitely, yeah, get up if I'm awake at, like 7 a.m. these days or whatever. Like, I'll go on a walk in the morning around the neighborhood and see some kitty cats and get some steps. But then, yeah, in the evening, Florida weather can be volatile in the summertime or whatever. And so, yeah, we had an early thunderstorm today. We've actually had really good weather, honestly, this summer, where most of the thunderstorms have come early in the day. So then the rain comes and cools it off. And so, like in the evening at walking time, it's actually nice out. So I'm hoping to get out for at least a short walk after this.
Mm. The magic hour.
But yeah, I said I was going to be going out of town for about a week, but I will be back in time,
Just in time.
just in time for October 4th, the alleged plan for big day,
Yes.
assuming that the farlands don't appear right now.
Yep. And they didn't. Right now. No, still haven't.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. But yeah, so I'll definitely try to be around for that. Even just to watch. Because it's a big thing. Like I mean I've said it before, I think in like previous FLoB-a-Thons or different things or whatever, like I commented on, I don't know, like episode 14 on one of your early videos or whatever. I was like, oh, you should bring one of those pumpkins home as a souvenir that was right outside of your little hidey hole.
Mm.
Because I was still thinking, oh, silly Kurt, he's he's going to the far land, so he'll be back in a week. He'll be back home. But yeah, I never expected that this day was going to come, and now I can see that this day is going to come.
You're right.
And it's crazy. It's
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of. Obviously after 14 years, you just get so used to. Well, we're just walking in Minecraft, like that. It just feels forever. So to then suddenly be informed, actually, no, that is going to end soon. The destination that you said this isn't about is approaching.
right.
So like okay, I gotta get all my stuff in order. I gotta figure stuff out.
But yeah, it is definitely not only a chapter in your life, but in a chapter in lots of viewers' lives as well.
I made my way into all of your lives. Mwahaha.
The Iron Curtain.
Yes. October 4th is just the beginning.
Yeah, when one door closes, another opens. And I'm sure there will still be many things to look forward to. But I, for one, I'm just looking forward to October 4th and seeing this thing that I've only seen briefly in, like an Ant Venom video or
Right.
or other things. Like, it'll be fun to just be there and experiencing it.
I've not really I mean, I've obviously seen like screenshots and some of the Ant Venom videos, but I definitely haven't seen like anybody explore
Right.
in or around the farlands.
Yeah, you're gonna get there and you're probably gonna like break a shovel or a pickaxe or two just trying to get up on top of it or something.
Right.
I don't know. And it's funny, I've been trying to at least keep an eye on the chat as it goes by during our segment today.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really looked at the landscape all that much. Have you seen anything noteworthy today?
Not really. I've been looking around for something to like screenshot. I'm also thinking of like I built a little greenhouse for in Asia. I'm trying to think of what the heck we would build for Oregon 111 here.
I don't know, my little Minecraft guy or whatever just has like coal stains on his shirt or whatever because I like to go caving. So
Right.
you could just like dig a hole in the ground. and call
Just
it
dig a
good
hole in the
trouble.
ground. I'm trying to make sure they don't resemble like tombs or
Oh, that's fair.
burial mounds.
But yeah.
Oh, torch. That's
Something
right.
Small and simple would be a very appropriate build for me.
Oh, I was also thinking or bingo, even though you're like the bingo era for you. But bingo
Yeah.
is something.
We were talking earlier about things that we did together. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
played some Minecraft bingo together. That's right.
A lot of Minecraft bingo. Pumpkin patch. I don't think you can just spontaneously... I should have maybe been collecting pumpkins. Speak of the devil.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, wow! I just saw them.
That's not a small pumpkin patch either.
Wow! How perfect is that? I love the pumpkins.
17 pumpkins. That's not 18. There's a hidden one. Not too shabby a patch, Minecraft. See, Minecraft knows when we're searching.
Holy schmoly. Yeah, I remember when we used to, whenever you'd come across a pumpkin patch and like count them. I was trying to see because I remember, and I don't even know if it's true or whatever, like reading that like the spawning algorithm at some point, like the maximum you'd have in a single patch would be like 20. But like I don't even know how you tell if it's a single patch versus like two of them that might happen to spawn next door. And it was just like something that someone posted on Reddit at some point. So I don't even know if it's true. Blah 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 blah. But I remember always trying to get, like, that
people were
perfect
saying
pumpkin patch.
depending on like the four corners of a chunk could each spawn a patch, and at their maximum it was some crazy number like 30 or 40 something.
I see.
If you got like 4 of those maximum patches. The sun is setting. I'm not prepared.
18 is impressive. And you actually had the inventory spot to actually hold them. I guess that's where the bed would normally be or whatever, so. It's fortunate that it happened at the end of the segment here, I guess.
There's even more.
You're kidding. Oh my gosh!
Well,
just
I
saw
guess
them.
we know. All right, hold on. I gotta.
Thank you, Minecraft.
Yes.
Miracle worker.
Yeah, Cone is the one with that suggestion. Made it happen.
Well done. And I appreciate it.
Did I just mute myself? No. Okay. All right. Place the torch. I did. Let's... go in here. Oh, these are pumpkins. These are not my workbench.
Details.
Yeah. Oh, and there goes my axe. It's fine. There we go.
Not even a clunk sound.
Let's see. What I need to do? I need to make beds.
Almost 2 months.
But yeah, I do appreciate that Minecraft can come in with an appropriate surprise at an appropriate moment.
Yeah.
What's new?
That's one of the things that still makes
It's been
I
so
mean, the
long,
game-
and now the journey is so
not
close
always like
to an
the
end.
focus of
Can't wait for the
yeah,
return
you're
trip.
talking and walking.
Right.
but the game has its nice little side things to like bring itself back to the forefront. And It
Right.
does a good job of that.
All right, well, let's go to sleep and let's stack some pumpkins for Lorgon here. All right. Procrastinating Puma, thank you for 2 months in the subtub. All right. Make a bingo card out of pumpkins. I'm getting too ahead of myself with that. All right, let's see here. Oh, I don't have them. Building, my favorite. What am I doing? Oh, I need an axe.
That makes 2 of us in terms of the building.
Three pillars of pumpkin. 24 pumpkins
Can you
total.
stack pumpkins on top of pumpkins in this version?
Oh yeah, I don't know if you
I
can.
don't know that you can.
Or we'd have
Maybe
to
you
we'd have
can.
to do some sort of like crafty.
Or like just like line it up on the ground so you'd see it from above or something.
True, yeah,
If
we
you
could
wanted to
just do
something like that. Maybe, I
vertical
don't know.
pumpkins, or horizontal rather is the word. Let's see. Do I put torches in them though? Oh, you do make a torch with a bed, don't you know?
Bed on a stick.
Torches, torches, torches. Pumpkins, pumpkins, pumpkins.
Jack-o'-lanterns, jack-o'-lanterns, jack-o'-lanterns.
Build the
Woohoo.
hidey hole entire out. Yeah, well, I think we might have done that. All right, so I think what we should do. There's a lot of trees here, but we could probably lay them down so we can see them from space. Math also my forte. 24 goes into 3, right?
Yes.
By
8.
8. Thank you. Listen. How do I want to do this?
And someone in the chat was asking about mob spawns. As I recall, when you get to the end of the segment, that's usually the case that mobs don't spawn anymore.
Oh, that's not how that works. Oh, I'm gonna need more
Gee,
space.
Sorry, kid. It was that old twitch again.
Quite a twitch, quite a twitch. You know, I got an extra twitch too.
I've gone for the Seraph #1.
I like it.
Yes, but that I'm gonna need more space for kerning here. Thunderjumper, thank you for the tier 1. Welcome to the subtub.
Yeah, I'm a fan of like pixel art and pixel fonts anyway, so this is the perfect little remembrance in my eyes.
Pop, pop, pop. I guess. Wait, how did I do this math wrong? 8, right? Oh, I made them too high.
Oops.
Listen, it's fine, everybody. We know what we're doing. Oh, get out of here, you thing.
Subsponge used tiny graph paper to plan pixel art for splash screens for Atari programs. Wow. I remember using graph paper when I was like drawing maps of the Legend of Zelda and Nintendo as a kid. But that's not quite the same thing.
I remember using graph paper to plan out our bases in Bolo.
Oh, Bolo, wow.
In middle school computer club. That works. I mean, the pumpkins aren't all orientated the same way, but that's
that looks great.
They go on their own journey.
Hooray.
Nice. What's 111? Lorgon is.
Yeah, I originally, back in the day with the internet, like you never knew like what mail service was gonna stick around or whatever, and so like I had like Yahoo Mail and Hotmail and Google Mail, and at some point like I was like Lorgon somewhere, and then I was Lorgon 1 somewhere else, and like Lorgon was already taken somewhere, and Lorgon 11 was taken somewhere, and so I ended up being Lorgon 111. At the time it was like a Gmail/YouTube kind of thing, and so it kind of just stuck. So like the 111 was not really meant to be anything, but it just has kind of like turned into my moniker forever now.
How do you don't say pumpkins. Lorgon 111's pumpkins of what are the pumpkins of?
I mean, there's not a lot of room on the sign, assuming you're going to put the dates.
Right.
It could just be Destiny, because everything's Destiny.
Pumpkins of Destiny. Pumpkins of Patchitude?
Patchitude's not bad.
Trivial Patchitude. Doctorage. I was trying to figure out a way to get a doctorate of pumpkins of this is the hardest part of the build.
Spontaneous appearance. Serendipity.
Fortitude.
Of the golden hour.
of the golden hour. Of the, what did I call it? The magic hour.
24 pumpkins, 24 pumpkins, you are so magical.
Oh. Pumpkins of Magical Hour. A callback to something that just happened in this segment. On September 23rd, 2025.
Well, thank you very much for having me on as a guest.
Well, thank you very much.
Chat.
I'm glad we caught you before your trip, and that you'll be back for the big moment.
Yep. But with that, I do need to depart.
Yes. Well, thank you very much. Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, everybody. Please clap. There we go.
Thanks, everybody. I'll see you, in chat one of these days.
Yep. Have a good trip.
Thank you.
Yay. We still have half a day here before I can sleep again and call it the end of the segment. But thank you. If you are at all interested in MLG Pro blueprints, I've only just today learned that it's a play on words of blueprint. The video game. Check out Lorgon's YouTube channel. And also search through the history of that channel for some Kurt J. Mac collaborations And I saw someone earlier say that Brian's voice is very soothing and calming. Yes. More so than mine. Some would and could and can say. What about the sign is weird? True, I have more of a radio voice. I would say Brian is almost a hypnotist voice. You're getting sleepy. I'm looking around. Maybe there's a cheeky spawner I can dig to under the ground. I mean, I think we've very well used the time we need to use. Ooh, look at that tube. Don't fall down there next stream. Indeed. This should be right side up. The way the overview map works is it goes like top down, so this should be right side up, the way I made it on the overviewer map. I don't need bubble or all of this dirt. One more time. Torches, torches, torches. Oh yeah, the map is not up. Yeah, this is not currently on the map. I have to manually do that. That's not something that like continually gets updated. Could you imagine the frustration in trying to get that to work? That's the overview map right now is to the last F3 monument. Waiting for the magic hour. It was indeed a magical hour to have Brian here to catch up, to reminisce. Think about recording videos with fraps and losing your audio tracks. Ooh, I kind of want to take a quick picture while they're illuminated during the magical hour. Hey, there we go. Now that's the picture. Quick. All right. Thank you, Lorgon111, for being our guest. Let's go to sleep and back up the world. I hope that the world save has 111 in it. That would be appropriate. It does not. 85,803.5 megabytes.
Minecraft. Ride the pig.
A most excellent guest.